I can't believe we've got another archdemon to deal with.
This time will go better.
It has to.
Do you think you'll survive this one?
I don't know. Getting out of Weisshaupt alive might have been a fluke.
It cannot be. Assan needs you. I wouldn't mind you sticking around either.
You're not so bad yourself. Lucanis, about what happened at Weisshaupt.
Was an embarrassment to the crows.
Not what I meant. We were both thrown off our game. I shouldn't even be alive.
Neither should Ghilanane.
Point is, you bounce back. We're not the sort who lose sight of our quarry because things got a little rough. We get near her again. You'll strike true. I'm sure of it.
If I'd been faster, quicker with the dagger at Weisshaupt, Ghilanane would be dead now.
I was there, Lucanis. I saw it myself. From one professional to another, you did everything you could.
I missed the target.
You also pulled off the most incredible acrobatic assassination attempt I've ever seen.
Well, if you're going to kill, do it in style. Just remember the killing part.
Next time.
Is it strange for you, Davrin? Being alive after Weisshaupt?
I still don't know what to think.
Word among the crows is that few Grey Wardens have ever faced an archdemon and survived.
I could feel some kind of energy when my blade struck. I thought that was the end.
And now that it isn't?
I'll grow old with a Griffin. First Talon.
What?
Seeing if you've got the hang of your new title yet.
Right. Me. First Talon.
If you join the Wardens, you could become the first Warden who's also First Talon.
The first Talon Warden.
Or First Talon First Warden.
Is that the first Talon who is a Warden, or the first Talon First Warden?
So many possibilities.
So the Gloomhowler was once a Grey Warden.
Not proud of him.
I wonder what happened to the Gloomhowler, Isaiah, that she became so twisted.
Probably lived in the shadows too long. From guilt turned to rage.
Then she turned into a monster.
Something you and I could learn from. A person deals with death and darkness for a living. It doesn't always end well.
Then we'll just have to watch each other's backs.
That place where Rook found you, the ossuary. What else goes on there?
Nothing good.
How did you survive it?
Shut down completely. Think nothing, feel nothing, except what you need to escape.
What's left?
If you're lucky, revenge. And bad dreams.
Lucanis, I guess you can stop drinking coffee now.
Why?
Spite's not a problem anymore.
I like coffee.
Maybe you should step up to something stronger.
Like gingerwort tea?
Forget I said anything.
Davrin, for all your worry about me, you've got your own problems.
I'll take them any day over being possessed.
You're a Warden. You've got actual blight inside you.
So you know a few Warden's secrets.
Your blood reacts to darkspawn and can drive you mad when Archdemon shows up. And if you survive that, you eventually wander alone into the deep roads to die.
That's the vow I took.
Until you snap. It happened to Isaiah.
Not me. Lucanis, after Weisshaupt, I think we might have bigger problems to deal with than each other.
We might.
I still don't trust Spite. I don't understand him, but I trust you.
I still say Wardens are dangerous, but perhaps not you.
Fair enough.
You know, Davrin, even if you had tried to come for me, you would have failed.
I kill archdemons for a living. I can take out one crow.
Not this crow.
I have a Griffin. They eat crows.
I have a demon. They eat cats.
Good thing we'll never have to put any of this to the test.
It must haunt you, Davrin. Knowing the blight inside you will be your end someday.
Spite could be yours.
Could be. But as a Grey Warden, it will be.
How do you know so much about Wardens?
We've done business.
They hired you?
There was a contract.
Were they the mark?
It's complicated. Another time. Davrin, I can feel Spites taking over. I'm losing control.
Rook, this is it. Here we go. I'll try to keep this clean and painless. Do you want it in the heart or the neck?
Shoulders.
Shoulders?
Feeling tight. Need a massage.
Wait.
A nice Orlesian hot stone rag should do the trick.
Not funny.
I disagree.
What was that warden business you were talking about, Lucanis?
Not all of your order meets their end so nobly.
What does that mean?
Some would rather leave before the blight takes them. The crows oblige.
Wait, you're saying they hire you to...
They're both the client and the mark.
What?
They make a choice. We oblige them.
I don't want to know anymore. Lucanis, how do you decide when one of your targets deserves to die?
Usually when the client pays up front.
I'm serious. Do you just kill anyone?
No, there has to be merit.
Merit? Who decides that?
The talon of the house.
Which is you now.
I'm aware.
Must be tough to sleep at night.
You kill for a living too, Davrin. How do you sleep at night?
Like a baby. The things I hunt are pure evil. Monsters. There are no shades of gray with Darkspawn. But you...
Provide a service.
What if your target doesn't deserve to die?
Who does? Good, bad. Everyone dies eventually. We just speed things up.
Could have fooled me. Then tell me this, Lucanis. Suppose you had a contract to assassinate me. Would you take it?
Depends. What did you do?
Nothing. Maybe I pissed off the wrong guy at a bar.
That's trivial. It's beneath the crows.
What if I stole the guy's money?
Then he couldn't afford to pay us.
You're avoiding the question.
Davrin, maybe I can teach you some new techniques.
Like what?
The art of walking in shadows. Unseen. Unheard.
Stealth doesn't usually work with monsters.
Why not?
Your targets are people. Their senses are dull. Their smell, hearing, it's barely there. You could sneak right up on them. But monsters? Darkspawn? They sense everything.
How do you handle it?
Brute force. Run fast, strike hard. And I'm not beneath killing them in their sleep.
A good strategy. You don't play fair.
And I'm still alive for it. They're not.
Davrin, you think killing is so black and white. But what about those wardens you had to kill to rescue the Griffins?
They weren't wardens anymore.
You don't sound convinced. Did they deserve to die?
We didn't have a choice.
Isaiah would see it differently.
She was lost in the darkness.
According to you.
You agree with her?
Of course not. But it wasn't black and white. She was once a warden, just like you. And in her own way, she wanted to protect the Griffins, just like you. Davrin, I have a proposition.
Do I really want to hear this?
You're training Assan, sharpening his skills.
Or trying to.
Let me help. Teach him the quiet kill.
You want to train Assan?
No one ever looks up. My targets wouldn't see him coming.
A Griffin assassin?
He's part eagle. Why not part crow? He'll be a natural.
No, just no.
Assan would be the perfect assassin.
Never.
How is it any different from what you're teaching him?
Griffins are born to hunt Darkspawn. It's an instinct. You're proposing murder for hire? He's not a mercenary.
What if I pay him with gingerwort truffles?
We're done with this. Lucanis, did you ever change your mind about an assassination? Spare a target?
From time to time. Once, a target had killed an important politician and went on the run. The family wanted retribution. I let her leave.
Why?
She was a servant. The politician had been beating her, so the servant returned the favor.
Self-defense.
Anyone would have done the same.
Any other targets you've spared, Lucanis?
I was sent to kill a murderer once. He robbed and poisoned a man.
Then why spare him?
He turned out to be 14 years old. I won't kill that young. There's still time for them to change. They deserve a chance.